What's up, everybody? Just wanted to make a quick video for you guys, and again, because this is a whole journey about you guys coming along with us in our reptile keeping and breeding process and adventure. I would say about a month and a half to 2 months ago, we got our first surprise hatchling crested gecko, and now we're up to 4. Here at Serpent Eclipse, we are going to specialize in crested geckos, ball pythons, super dwarf and dwarf reticulated pythons, and one of my daughter's personal projects is the leopard geckos. So those will eventually be added onto our site once we know she's going to commit to it. Our kids are only 6, but it's still amazing that they want to be involved and have their own animals to breed. So back to the point though of the video is we've been having surprise crested gecko babies, and with those babies they have been naturally incubating in the bioactive enclosures that we made. So it was a complete surprise to us when we found out that we had any. So they were a surprise for us because we had bought 2 ready to breed crested geckos, a male and a female. We bought the pair, and we didn't think that the male had did the job. We didn't confirm any locks when we had them in there, and lo and behold, a few months later, after we thought that we weren't successful at all, popped out a baby. And so, why are you laughing at me?
Popped out a baby.
Popped out a baby. And so that being said, yes, I am on the floor right now. Felt like sitting on the floor. Different angle for you guys. But that being said, we thought our male Vesemir, who is a Harlequin dark, and I think he's Dalmatian too. I haven't held him in a while, but the main traits that I got for him was his dark base. He has a very, very almost jet black base on in between his Harlequin colors, or his Harlequin pattern. And then our female, who we got from Guardians of the Geckos. Oh, and Vesemir, by the way, is from First Class Geckos. My buddy over there is amazing, so please go and show him support and some love on Instagram. But then our female we got was a ready to breed female from Guardians of the Geckos, and she is a chocolate charcoal. The chocolate line is from Pangea, and the charcoal line comes from Altitude Exotics, so we knew that those were great lines to have established. And her parents were amazing looking. She's much lighter than her parents, but you know, with lineage, with the crested geckos, the possibilities of coming out with something really dark is there. So with the crested geckos, we are trying to make our own dark line. I know there's already other dark lines made, but using the charcoal and the dark bases that we have, we are hoping to be able to come up with some really dark babies. That's just a project that I love and that I really that really excites me, especially since eventually I would love to get into axanthic or monochromatic. I think starting off with the dark and learning how these morphs work together is just something cool, and just it's a little bit more of a budget-friendly way to get into those colors or get into that look. So we're excited with the babies that we've gotten so far. Some of them have more patterns, but I wanted to make the video because I think we finally hit a holdback that hopefully will prove out to be really dark. I mean, they literally just hatched out yesterday, and we have a few others that are coming in to hopefully help the project. But I just felt like we should share this with you guys. This is part of our journey. This is something that we're excited about every time we see new little babies in there. So I'm going to show you real quick how I have the female set up. I don't know if you can really see her in her hide, but we'll see and check that out. I'm not going to look for any more eggs. She might have laid some the other day, but I don't want to mess with the enclosure. I just want to leave the babies alone if they are in there, because it's just been working for us. And that's what's great about crested geckos is you can incubate them at room temperature, and then if you have a substrate layer at the bottom on a bioactive enclosure, it's all there for you. I know there's breeders that don't like it, but for us it's been really fun, and it's always nice and surprising. We do need to get a rack system though, now that we're starting to get more and more babies this season that we didn't expect to have. But so far we've been doing well, and our babies are doing great. So let's take a look at Mama's cage, and then we will hopefully get to show you some of the babies in their little setup that I have right now. When I get back from Arlington, I do plan on looking into a small rack system for them, so that we can start separating them. Are you excited for the crested gecko babies?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite one?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's a small one.
They're all small.
Yeah, I just like the small one that has the teensy feet. I like all the baby geckos.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Do you have a name for them?
I got it.
What's one of your names?
Lola.
Lola. That's a good crested gecko name. Freya, do you have a name for him?
Neil. Huh? Lala.
You can't both have Lola.
Lila.
Lila. Okay, that's a good one. Here's Mama's cage. Her name is Ganache. I don't know if you can really see her back there. Her head. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna focus in there, but she's in the hide right there. You can see like the corner of it. I'll try to zoom in when I edit the video. But yeah, so we just have a nice little naturalistic setup for them. A few branches in there to let her climb up on, and a few pothos plants. We have one back there, one right in the middle, and one on the other back corner underneath this, and then a nice grow light for them to grow up in there. I don't know why hers is been taking slower than Vesemir's, because Vesemir's is growing like weed crazy. Has the same setup basically. But yeah, so at least his cage, we can start cutting that down and getting more pothos for the baby's enclosures. This enclosure right here is for Nightshade. It is another gecko that we are getting from Mother of Geckos. I will put a photo in there. But let's see if we can get a look at the babies. So this is the newest one of the bunch. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this one to focus. But this is the one that we are holding back. It is not fired up. So I'll throw up a picture that I got when it was fired up. But this guy is going to be, hopefully it's a male or a female, doesn't matter. We're just happy to have one that is closer to what we're aiming for with our project. And this will be our first holdback here at Serpent Eclipse. This one right here is the clutch mate to the one I was just holding. He's a little there, since I don't know what they are yet, but they're a little bit more skittish. But overall, they've been really calm. And so these two are the newest ones we have. It's been really cool to experience them hatching out naturally. Okay, so these ones, or this one is one of the ones that hatched out a few weeks earlier. It's a slight bit bigger. It looks like it's about to jump. Just try to bite my hand, punk. But I got it. Oh, brave little suckers. Surprisingly, with all the handling, none of them have lost their tail yet. Knock on wood. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get the fourth one out, so I'm gonna show you where they're at. They're climbing right now. I love seeing them use their prehensile tail. It's so cool. But yeah, the last one is right here. I hope the other ones I got in focus for you, but I'll definitely show some of the photos that I did get of them early on of these other two. These ones do look like they're gonna have small Dalmatian spots like their dad and their mom. But yeah, it's pretty much the 4 babies that we have right now. You know, I'm expecting maybe another 1 or another 2, at least another 2 clutches by the time that the breeding season ends. And I'm thinking we're going to keep about 2 of these back, for sure 1. So if anybody's interested as I progress with how they're growing up, I'll also make sure and put any lineage in the description below. But if anybody is curious when we do have them, I'm probably not going to sell these until I know the sex of them, so it'll be a while. I just want to make sure that whatever anybody is getting by the time these are ready to sell. But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. But other than that, guys, just want to keep you a part of our journey and what we're excited about and what's making us happy and everything that's going forward. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, great day, wonderful night, whenever, wherever you're at. Love you guys. Peace.